back! And with an extra long episode. Because... And I'm terribly sorry for that. So... 5 people who watch my videos... I'm going to give you guys an... And that's selling fun. Now! Let's put away some stuff. Because for the most part, we don't necessarily need it. Actually, I'll keep this out. Let's put away even this assault shotgun for now, because... Here's what we need to grab. We need this again. These... grab this just in case. This... This, and I want to keep an item slot open, so let's not bring out any more stuff. And the reason we're going to do this is because the enemies we're going to be facing are regular zombies, for the most part. Yes, we're going back to everyone's favorite fodder. As demonstrated over there. And as demonstrated over there. We're going back to zombies, except for a couple moments. Lucky shot there. A couple moments later into this playthrough, if we encounter the things where we're going to be encountering the final common enemy of the game. Yeah. Actually, let's take this for now and heal ourselves back up to full. Yeah, now we got scientist zombies. Is he dead? I would assume not. Nope. So... Okay, I know I said I wouldn't do that, but just for safekeeping. Another ammo disc. Okay. It's locked electronically. I think we need some... No, we need to open it from another part of the map. But... I'm trying to remember where these ammo discs go. Yeah, I'm trying to remember the room where the ammo discs go, actually, because they're very important. This room, this question is very important. This does not look like it. I could be wrong, though. Is it? Oh, it is. Yeah, this door is important for later on, and it's important that we release the locks to it for later on. For now, though, I'm just going to try and find as much stuff as possible. Ah, this is part of a puzzle. But I don't think we need to do this puzzle just yet. In fact, I know we don't need to do this puzzle just yet. Not that we could, though, but... what am I gonna do? Yeah, this is the laboratory. This is probably my favorite area in the game by far, because... There's no bullshit enemies. The puzzles are actually really interesting. Zombie designs are actually really cool. I actually really like the way these science of zombies look for the most part. Can I burn 2 corpses at once? I'm trying to remember if I can or not. Like, will it count if they're next to each other, or... No, I forgot. You can only do it if they're, like, stacked up on top of each other. Yeah, stack them up and burn them. That was incredibly dark. Anyways. Ooh. Those are Magnum rounds, I think. I'm really trying to remember. V-Act researcher's note. There is now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already, 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. Ever since this tragic and barbaric accident, we've decided to call its kind Crimson Heads. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is definitely not an option. We finally decided to freeze the specimen and confine the body inside the basement of the backyard cemetery. So there you go. That's the story of how the Crimson Heads came to be, in a way. Oh. Huh. I did have a soft one. Cadavers are frozen, wrapped in body bags. That's not creepy at all. Forever chemicals you've never seen before. Battery pack. Cool. Trying to think where the hell. Yeah, let's put those away. Actually, let's put these ammo discs away for now, because I'm not exactly sure where or what I'm supposed to do with them. So actually, let's bust this little dinky self-defense gun we got way back in the courtyard, and let's use it. They're saying, why are you busting out a dinky little one-shot gun? What the hell can some little POS Derringer pistol possibly do for you? Well, essentially, the self-defense gun can one-shot any enemy in the game, excluding bosses. Yeah. It can do that. It really can do that. Kind of interesting, no? But again, because it was already used, you only get one shot at it. Symbols of power areas carved into the lock. It's locked. Symbols of power areas carved into the lock. Okay, so we do need to be down here. Yeah, of course we do. That actually is the first puzzle that we need to solve. I forgot. I must broadcast your attention. Something scrawled on the notepad. To use the electronic door, please place the initials in alphabetic order. So I remember. Examine. Name is on it, Clark David. So I think we gotta use this over here. We gotta use this over here. If I'm remembering right. Hopefully I am. Researcher's letter. June 8th, 1998. My dearest Ada. By the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came out positive. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my pending doom. I would give anything not to have to become one of them. As far as I know, you are not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass, but if it has turned out that you are now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room, then activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I've set the terminal in the small security room so they can log into the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock of the door in basement level 2 where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I've coded that password into an X-ray picture, a Roentgenogram. I know you, and I'm sure you will be able to work it out without any trouble. There's just one more thing, and it is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state. But if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. And then John was a zombie. And the person he's talking about is Ada Wong. Colon, esophagus, liver, lungs. So the password is cell. So now that we know that, we can release most of the locks in this place. I'm curious as to what's in this first aid box. I'm gonna take it since I know it probably has something important. Okay, it's not good, but if we ever get into the caution state, it's at least helpful. Anyways. Let's go back to the room with the frozen corpses in it and type in passwords. Oh, right, the login is cell. The password is Ada and John. No, the password is John. I mean, the username is John and the password's Ada. Ha! Alright. There we go. We've unlocked pretty much all the doors, I think, in this place. No, there's nothing else back here besides those frozen things. Ah. Oh, right. I think we need a key to get through these doors. If I am not mistaken. Operating table stands neglected. But I think there is a door that has been unlocked on this level. Oh. Well. Ooh, finally more grenade launcher ammo. Must be my lucky day. Anyways. Not now, but that leads to probably the most stressful part of the entire game. Oh! Hang on. Facts. To Sanitation Division, attention, Manager of Sanitation from Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. The contents of this fax are confidential and intended for the named addressee only. Any copying or disclosure of the content of this fax to any third party is strictly forbidden by the sender. After reading the content of this fax, it must be destroyed immediately. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First concern, more than half of the researchers have been infected by the T-virus and died. It has also been reported that almost all the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the T-virus infection. Second concern, our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. Third concern, there is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties to follow. However, yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success of our research results. Actions must be taken to prevent our research results from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. Yeah, some big evil corporation trying to disguise its dirty dealings. Ooh. Really, you shouldn't be surprised. I have no idea where the third ammo disc is. Hopefully we did not miss it on this playthrough. I think there's still one left in the laboratory, if I'm not mistaken. Not gonna save yet. Mainly because we don't need to at this point. Look at that. Slide filter. Alright. Oh, that's another ammo disc. And there's a first aid spray sitting right there. Right there in plain sight. Can't get it though. But it's sitting right there. I think films was sent to place. View it. May 39 Cerberus, F-103 Neptune, MA-121 Hunter, TO2 Tyrant, Bioorganic Weapons Research Group, Development Staff. Eight, 4, 6, 2. Alright, so that's the code for... Oh, well... Didn't intend that. Security protocols. Heliport for executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of an emergency. Passage to heliport entry is prohibited unless accompanied by a consultant researcher or the chief of security. Unauthorized persons entering the heliport will be shot on sight. Elevator. The elevator stops during emergencies. Basement level 2, visual data room, for use by the Special Research Division only. All other access to the visual data room must be cleared with Keith Arving, room manager. Prison Sanitation Division controls the use of the prison. At least one consultant researcher, E. Smith, S. Ross, A. Wesker, must be present if viral use is authorized. Triple lock door. Entry to the room is limited to the sole person who deactivates the lock with all the passcodes. Access to the exclusive output terminals located in each section of the senior researchers deactivates the lock. Power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as a primary fuel source of power. Access is limited to headquarters supervisors. This restriction may not apply to consultant researchers with special authorization. Passcode output terminals. Use and access to the output terminals is limited to authorized senior researchers. Basement level 4. Regarding the progress of Tyrant after the administration of T-Virus, illegible hereafter. I wonder why that is. Let's put this box of shotgun shells away, since we don't need to be carrying it everywhere. No, I'm still not going to save. And I'm not going to activate the 2 locks on the door either. In fact, I may have potentially screwed myself by pulling that lock. I hope I didn't. But I think I did. Hopefully I didn't. Eight, 4, 6, 2. See? There we go. It's not exactly brain science, you know? It's not rocket surgery here. Laboratory key. We need that. Some sort of image editing equipment. Looks like you can use it to view Kenneth's film. From the beginning. View the film? Yep. Oh, that's not pleasant. No. Not even close. But, yeah, if you decide to pick up Kenneth's film, that's what's on it. Pleasant, is it not? I thought so. We'll pick up the rest of the supplies later on. Yeah, I'm just running around in circles like a retard at this point. There you go. So, let's visit the other rooms of the elusive basement. Unlock this. I think we need to go through the double doors first, if I'm not mistaken. I'm trying to think. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think we do. Especially not with that thing. And the picture. Yeah, no. Nope. It's rusted shut. Well, that's not good. Oh, boy. You know what? Screw this. trying to think of where else, or what other places I need to go. Oh! Well, this is rather nice. Well, I'll put them away, though. Alright, ditch this. Ditch this. Ditch this and this, because we don't need them anymore. For the rest of the game, I mean. Where did I put the shotgun shells in the assault shotgun? Bust out this. Bust out this. And this. Equip. Reload. First aid spray. Sure. Might as well pick up those and put them away. Just for safekeeping. 10 ink ribbons. Pretty good, all things considered. I don't think we need 10 ink ribbons at this point. But it's nice to have. It's nice to know it's there. Oh wait, I don't need to go through there just yet. And that can't be went through. So we do actually have to go back through the double doors, I think. We do. Oh. Oh, I think... Yeah, this is the final enemy we're going to encounter in the game. He's here somewhere. Or it's here somewhere. Ugh. Little gross bastard. Alright, more shotgun shells. Where are you? Where in God's name are you? I know what you are, and I know where you might be. Show yourself. So go through here. Or... Oh, God! Ugh. Those are the... Whoa. Those little bastards are the final enemy you encounter. They are called chimeras, and they're human-fly hybrids. I don't think... Yeah, I think this is just an intermittent room to what we actually need to get to. So... Yeah, there's literally nothing we can do at this point. So let's go through here. Or... Has this led us to a right spot? Let's find a way to go down. There we go. Full various antitoxins, secure passcode transmission. Ah! Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Wait a minute. Oh. Pleasant. And I think that's all it really does is just leads you to the MO code password and introduce the chimeras. Which, if we find a file on them somewhere, and I think we do find a file later on, you're probably going to get to know how those little things were created. You might not want to know, though, but you're gonna. Actually, let's pick up that green herb since we're at the yellow phase currently. And let's go through here and pick up the final MO disc and the first aid spray. We don't necessarily need to be carrying around 4 first aid sprays. No, wait, 4 healing items in our inventory slot, but we kind of do. Since, you know, the paranoid is not exactly unjust in this game now, is it? And considering that we've just been introduced to chimeras, it would be in our best interest to grab as much healing shit as possible. Yep. They're here. Yeah, that's the thing. They will crawl through whatever vent they can find. They will even walk on the walls to attack you. And I don't know how much they respawn, and I don't care how much they respawn. Our job is to kill every little one of these freaks as best as we can. What are you doing? Where is he? Oh. Slab self-destruct mechanism. Okay. There's that. There's no power to the main elevator. Start it up. System won't initialize. It appears to need some kind of fuel to get started. Oh boy. Oh boy. What the? No. Aim low. Whoa. Well, there goes a waste of grenade. Well now, aren't we just blowing through precious supplies? Yeah, I think because of the grenade launcher, Jill ends up getting less shotgun ammo, which is not exactly a good thing, considering how useful the shotgun is. Yeah, it's just better to run away from these little... Oh god. Whoa. Oh boy! Whoa. Yeah, I forgot you can use self-defense items on other enemies besides the zombies. Like hunters. Infinitely useful there. I think you can also use them on, if I'm not mistaken, Cerberus dogs. In fact, I know you can use them on Cerberus dogs. But those Chimera will infinitely respawn. I think. Which, considering what we're about to do, is not exactly a good thing. But because I know how difficult this next part is, I'm actually going to do the incredibly smart thing here and save. So, let's grab an ink ribbon here and save our progress. Because I know what we have to do next. And oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh. I wouldn't say it's my least favorite part of the game. You'll know why. Soon enough. Gotta get our sprints in while we can. Because I know that that's not gonna be the case. Oh god, I already feel stressed out and I haven't even explained what we're about to do yet. Not gonna unlock that. I'll wait till the end. Wait a minute, is there anything over here? No, there's not. Alright, seems to be something behind this door. Looks like a refueling device. Appears to be a nitro compound. Running could result in a fatal explosion. Yeah, this is what we gotta do. We gotta carefully walk this over from here all the way to its original location. If you run, it might explode. If you shoot any weapon, it might explode. If you get hit or attacked by any enemy, it might explode. We're dealing with legit, no bullshit, nitroglycerin here. And if you know how nitroglycerin works in real life, you will understand why this is so stressful. It is so volatile, it could literally explode if you so much as breathe slightly off center. This looks easy, doesn't it? It's not. It really isn't. Oh yeah, if you go under that thing, it might explode as well. Go through here. And don't run and hope the Chimera does not appear here under any circumstances whatsoever. There we go! And believe it or not, that's actually one of the easier attempts. In fact, it's probably the less stressful attempt I've ever done, but trust me, if you're not cautious, things will end terribly for you. Whoa. I think down here is... I'm trying to think of what else is around here, because I know there's got to be like a final ammo disc thing somewhere. And I know it's probably around one of these rooms, and I'm just completely missing it or passing by it. Huh. Brains can one-shot him. Who knew? Ah, here it is. And we have no ammo. Yay! So now, we're going to unlock the remaining 2 locks, and hopefully, again, I did not screw myself over by unlocking the first. Back to the... back to the thing. The door. Why do I call it the thing? I know what it's called. So now power to the main room started up. Yep. And elevator's coming down. And I think I may know what happened next. So, we're gonna save again. In fact, judging by the length of this, we might actually finish the game. So there you go. You might get something extra. Hmm? In fact, it might actually be better just to try and knock the end game out as best as I can, provided I don't have to restart and everything goes smoothly. Didn't go smoothly throughout most of the playthrough, but hopefully that is the case. So, got 2 first aid sprays. Let's bust out an ink ribbon. And now, let's equip these bad boys. And then these, and then this, and then... Where's Magnum again? Magnum. Yep. Save this game. Put this away. I'm hoping to find... I think they show mercy on you and give you more ammo for what's about to come up. Hopefully that's the case, because I really don't want to fight this next boss with my own. The elevator's working.
Jill!
Barry!
I could have at least waited up for you, know?
Let's go.
Sure thing, Barry. My partner in crime. Mi amigo, mi compadre. I asked the game to throw me a bone, and it does. So we've got healing items that can all bring us back to full. Hopefully there's more ammo for certain weapons around here. I hope there is.
Wesker!
Thank you, Barry.
Well, what do you know?
Oh, don't blame Barry for everything. I hear that his better half and 2 lovely daughters will be in danger if he doesn't do everything I tell him to.
Dick.
Wesker, you're pathetic.
Well, you shouldn't worry too much, dear. You'll be free of all this anyway.
Why eliminate stars?
Believe it or not, that's Umbrella's intention.
You're just a slave of Umbrella.
Smart girl. But I think you misunderstand me. The things you mention are nothing. I'll burn all of them along with this entire laboratory. Barry, go up on the ground and wait there.
Barry.
You gotta love Barry. He must really be afraid of Umbrella.
You and Umbrella took his family. You bastard. Oh!
Umbrella? Well, I used some carrots and sticks to cow him, but it had nothing to do with Umbrella. I just used Barry for my personal interests. Though both you and Barry seem to think I was following Umbrella's orders.
What? What are you planning?
I guess it's time for show and tell.
Here we go. The final boss.
It's magnificent.
Oh god, what's with his eyes there?
You know, I hate goodbyes.
Nice work, Barry.
Barry!
Forgive me.
Sure.
No, you're not to blame. It's Umbrella and Wesker.
Even if it meant my family, I couldn't bear turning my back on my friends again. Shit!
Oh boy. Yep.
Damn it!
Jill and Barry together. In hell.
You want a piece of me?
What? Premature.
Ouch.
Oh, Barry!
Ah, he'll be
You
fine.
viral cultured freak.
Bitch, what'd you say to me? Bust this out. Oh, shit. How the... Ah, there we go. Run from it, run from it. Did we kill it?
Barry! Barry! You're okay.
Jill, sorry. That was careless of me. Wesker,
He's gone.
first, let's just get out of here.
Yeah, I forgot to mention in Chris's scenario, the tyrant actually stabs Wesker through the gut, And then he ends up getting infected with the T-virus, which is actually the canonical ending to Wesker. Because then he gains superpowers, and then he goes all hammy, and then he starts sounding like David Bowie, and then he keeps talking about complete total global saturation, and all this macho ego supervillainy stuff. And he basically becomes so cheesy that it's delicious. It really is.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing.
Wesker must have set it off. Let's hurry.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Well, not yet, Barry. We actually gotta do something here.
System has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing.
Oh. Oh, God.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Alright, go through here.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Chris!
Chris, you're okay.
Glad to see you are too.
Activated.
Anything on Wesker?
We'll talk later. First, let's get going.
Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system.
Yes, our buddy Chris. That's what all the ammo discs are for. And if you didn't pick up any of them, you'd be screwed. Because he's vital to the best ending. And again, in Chris' scenario, it's reversed. Jill's the one in the prison cell.
Come on, let's go.
Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Yeah, sure thing. Great.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
I'm trying to remember where I need to go.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Hang on.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel
Yeah, let's not waste ammo on these things. Let's just book it to wherever we need to go.
all locks. personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Where am I supposed to go?
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Yeah, I'm kind of lost as to where I need to go. Up. Ah, the basement. Gotta go back up to the second basement and then go up the staircase. Yeah, bet you never seen that in climactic escape before. We need to hurry out of the self-destruct. Now where the fuck is that bloody exit? Ugh.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Yeah, this is the final episode of the game. I mean, the playthrough. I'll get my thoughts later when we get toward the end, when we get to the credits.
And releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Come on, come on!
Hurry!
All personnel must evacuate.
Yeah, sure.
Deactivating
What else is there?
and releasing
I think there's other stuff here.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated.
Nope.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivate
Wait a minute.
and release
Because this is the final episode, and we've done so well, before we do all this again,
the destruct system.
one final save.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
Just in case
The
something bad were to happen.
activated.
We needed to restart somehow. Let us not lose all the progress we just attained.
Releasing all locks.
20 saves.
Destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate
Keep 2 item slots open,
and releasing all locks.
because I think we cannot even win the final boss without 1 item slot open.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Oh, this door right here. I was wondering why they were staring at it. Did not even know there was a door, considering how blind I am. Even with my glasses, I can't see shit. Sometimes. Alright. Fully loaded shotgun.
I'm running out of fuel. If there's anyone alive, contact me now or just give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must
Oh, wait a minute.
evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate. 3 minutes to detonation.
Damn it! We're almost there! Jill, you just get in contact with Brad.
No!
We can make it. Jill, ladies first.
Chris!
Would you let me have my moments too?
All right. We'll rendezvous at the heliport.
Well, isn't Chris Redfield such a gentleman? Oh, how chivalrous and noble of you. Anyways, yeah, we got 3 minutes to beat this game. Three minutes. Yep, here we go. The final, well, not the final item in the game, but one of the final things we need. The last thing to use. Godspeed, little flare. Godspeed.
Jill!
Yep, they're here.
You made it!
We got Barry burned there. Of course they couldn't make it. Of course this bastard's not dead. Ow. What the hell? Ah, damn it. I knew saving was a smart idea. I knew it. Anyway, this is just a minor setback. I'm going to finish this damn episode. We've come too far. Too far to let this beat us.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Wait a minute.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Forgot to put away the ink ribbons. Be right back.
Self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs. The self-destruct system has been activated.
This is Brad. I'm running out of fuel.
Deactivating and releasing. The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all logs.
Ooh, the tension's building up. I can feel it. I feel it.
The self-destruct system has been 3 minutes.
Don't need to see the cutscenes since we already saw them. So we can just skip this. Oof. Starting to get tense. Hopefully we can beat this. I have a feeling. This is not going to take a million tries. I have a feeling we can beat this. No third time's the charm, no anything. We can beat this. We can do it. Hey, over here, Tyrant. Ow. Ooh. Whoa. Oh, no wonder why. It already puts me into danger.
Jill, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Oh god. No, 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 no. Get up, get up, get up, get up. No. Put Barry down! Put him down! Wait. Yep, he's not dead. Alright. Yes! Yes! Woo! Yeah, blow the fuck up! Yeah! Best ending possible. All right. So, that was the ending of Resident Evil. The playthrough is finally over. So, what did I think of this game? I'm not nostalgia blind here. I will say that this game still has a lot of its faults. You know, the aforementioned tank controls are still pretty wonky to get used to. The voice acting and the dialogue is really bad and really cheesy. Some of the design choices and some of the puzzles are just frustrating or busy work. There are a lot of stupid decisions that I don't like. But I still think that this game is one of the absolute best. Like, the atmosphere, the pacing, the design, like I still think that this game holds up as an effective horror game, and there's enough there to recommend it, I think. I'm still such a huge fan of this game. I love it with all my heart. I still... Nostalgic feelings aside, I really do think that this is still a very well-crafted horror game that truly deserves to be called a survival horror title, and it really is a game unlike anything else. What can I say?
Jill,
It's still...
you did a fine job.
It's still really friggin' awesome. But that has been my playthrough of Resident Evil. I know it's been a bit bumpy. I know it's been a bit um I know it's had its rough spots at some points, but there you go. That is my first playthrough. I might be doing other playthroughs of games. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do Resident Evil 0 since this I do have the disc that does include the HD remaster of Resident Evil 0. I might do that. As for other games, I'm not sure. I don't know if I might ever do playthroughs like this. Maybe I could do some unedited clips of Rainbow Six Siege or um, Mortal Kombat. I'm really hoping to do some Mortal Kombat videos when the new wave of fighters comes out and do like go through the challenge tower with each of them, explore the fatalities, the brutalities, the x-rays, the characters, all that good stuff. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this series. Thank you guys so much for putting up with my bullshit. Thank you guys oh so very much. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.